Okay, you guys, so basically, this is not just for myself, but for whatever authorities or police or whatever, because you got a lot of people that they join the police force or whatever to do good, right? And then you got other people that go in there with their own agenda or aspirations or whatever, right? And that's fine, right? But the thing here is that from my particular perspective as a regular person growing up here and using tools as how you see that I'm using them, uh, and trying to think critically, right? Not letting go of that. That's like my pivot point. So basically, in my particular perspective, right, I had a high school friend, right, that, you always come across names and stuff that are just like, they ring bells or something, right? And it's very sometimes it's important that if you work in a certain town and if you work as authorities or EMS or whatever, that you know what is going on, right? And sometimes a lot of people, like, sometimes it's almost like it's designed for you not to know that, and it's designed for you to be in your own bubble, right? And for them to pop it whenever they want, right? So from this perspective of this town, right? Like, I have a friend that's just like, well, basically like a lot of people in my high school, like pretty much everybody to me they're aliens, like not aliens, but just very strange people because all right, so you have some people that travel, like, so for right now, like, this is completely different people. This is probably like, these kids are like 10 or 15 years old, right? But they travel in like tight groups. And just like in lunchtime, they would be in tight groups, right? And you got to think that that's probably like some type of military programming or military base camp programming that got transferred to the high school. And the reason why they transferred that programming to the high school is because the school wasn't teaching anything at all. And so now it's 2025, right? So that was when I was in high school, 2009, right? And now it's 2025, and I see people traveling in the same little groups, right? So, guys, that is a big de-appreciation of what this town is built for. This town is built for individual, critical thinking, problem-solving skills. It is not for people to gang up or to abuse the biology of life, to abuse life in itself, right? Life is sacred, and that's one thing that the principles that we're supposed to stand on here being in Sacramento. So, thank you for listening.